Today we're going to show you how to install a bypass water hose for a 2009 Toyota Scion XB. And first of all, this is the hose I'm talking about right here. And it leads to your fill bottle here. And as you can see, you got a clamp that connects this side of the hose to your fill bottle, which I already disconnected with some needle nose pliers here, and pull it back where you can disconnect it here. Because what happened was, here it dry rotted and then it completely broke off. And it broke off inside the hose, so what I had to do was I had to take and squeeze the hose and break the plastic that had broke off into here to get it out. And this clamp goes to this side of the hose. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect this. Take this clamp off first. I'm gonna put it here. Let me set these here. And I'm gonna disconnect our hose. And what we got here is where it connects into the frame. This bottom part goes into here. And the top part connects into there and it clamps here. So you have to take the needle nose and squeeze this here from the back in order to release it out of this hole. You squeeze these two in right here and it releases it. Okay, and then this your top hose, which I done already disconnected here with the needle nose, and you pull this line. This is the bottom hose that goes to the radiator, which is a return line. And we're gonna take this loose. And this is where it broke off at right there. And we're gonna install a new one. So what we have here is our new one. It's a brand new line. And what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna have to take your time and pull this here out. Let's see. Well, they got it stuck in pretty good already, so what I'm gonna have to do is, I'm gonna leave that for last. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this one, and I'm gonna take the clamp off of here. I'm gonna attach the clamp to my new one and slide it all back about 3-4 inches. That way it'll give you enough room to slide it up on your piece here. And you wiggle it until it get all the way up firm. See how firm it is, how close it is to that? Then you take your needle nose. open it up wide enough to slide it forward. And you get it almost to the edge. And then you let go. And it seals it. Okay. Then what we're gonna do here is reroute it back here. Connect it back here. And we're going to connect it back inside. See, as you can see here, watch when it, hold it right here. Hold it right there. You can see where it clamps in. See how it popped in? See that? Okay. Then we're gonna connect, move your top line, we're gonna connect the bottom line. Make sure it's pushed all the way up to this snug. See how snug it is right there? And we're gonna take our needle nose. Do the same with this one. We're gonna bring it all the way up and lock that back in place, see? Then we're gonna take our top hose, connect it here, slide it all the way up firm, and bring our clamp. Got to take your time with this though, because you don't want to break your new plastic piece here, which is your bypass connector. You bring your clamp all the way up forward. Make sure it's good and tight. Now, as far as this here clamp goes, what we have here is a closed in clamp. So the way you do that is, you're gonna need to get your screwdriver, or you can get your, I think it's a 3/8 to ratchet it off. But we're gonna take and unscrew this screw all the way out. This will be better than trying to take that hose off that plastic, because you don't want to break it. So we're gonna make sure that it come all the way out. And there she goes. She opens up. And gonna take it. Open it up, feed it around till we get it all the way here. Then we're gonna press the hose back to where it goes, get it started. Screw it back down. Make sure you hold this in place where it won't move side to side on you. Make sure that your clamp is about a 1/2 inch back. can see. Don't tighten it too tight, just enough to where it won't break your plastic. Because if you go too tight with it, it's gonna bust your plastic. Okay, so we got everything back in place. We're gonna do a check. Make sure everything's connected. Everything is connected. It's back in place. It's back on the bottom. And so now we can refill it. By the way, the carbon is sitting, so don't ever open this here bottle when the car is hot, because it got a lot of pressure on it and it will scald you to death. And for all you people out there, please do not add regular water whenever you're filling this up. We're gonna use 50-50 Dex-Cool pressed on. It's already pre-diluted. And this antifreeze is gonna keep your motor cool for the summertime and stop your block from overheating. And it's also protected for the winter. So what we got here, see right here is our fill line. That's the line we're trying to get right there to that line. We're gonna fill it up to that line. Some people might need to use a filter, but you can just pour it. Let me know when you get to that line. That's good. Okay, we're at the fill line. Let's put a little bit more. And I think this Dex-Cool is I think it's about anywhere from 20 to 25 bucks, but it's well worth it. All right, we're gonna put our top back on. Make sure it clicks and it's locked. All this stuff out the way. And let's crank up and see what she do. Before we crank it up, we're gonna check the oil, see what the oil look like. When I first pull my stick, I clean it off because it don't have no true reading a lot of time. See, we right at the full mark. See how clean that all is? And the reason for that is because I use synthetic oil. I use that mobile synthetic in all my vehicles. Let's crank it up. seconds and make sure that ain't nothing leaking. And here, these connectors here, and also the bottom. Looking good.